Today I'm making a dining board out of an old plank. These are the things I will be using. First, we have the main plank. This will be the board. And we have two wooden pieces, which will be the two handles. We're starting with the main board, and first we are removing this little attachment. We're removing the 3 screws. Then we are securing the board to the workbench. We're taking off the little extra piece. When I took it off, it's unfortunately a different color than the rest of the board, but it's the back side, so it isn't that bad. The whole piece is removed and now I'm cleaning up the space. And quickly sanding it down. Then the back side of the board is all flat and we can move on to the next part. So again, we secure the plank to the workbench. And then we remove this old bolt, which is stuck in the plank. And that is the whole back side of the board done. Then we move on to the sides. First we're clamping down the board. And then we are sawing off these 2 little edge pieces. The pieces are cut, now moving on to sanding the plank. That is one side of the plank done, and then I also sanded the other side of the plank. Then moving on to making the 2 handles. First we're cutting off the round part and the other handle too. And then we're sanding down all the sharp edges. And that is one of the 2 handles done. then making it straight. And then we can move on to making the second handle. Then they are both done. And I just need to sand them a bit. Here is the before. And then we're cleaning up all the rust. And now for the second one. It took a long time, but we're almost done here. And then we have the after shots. And it's looking way better with a much nicer look. Then I'm checking where I will place the handles. And that looks fine to me. And then I'm marking out where I need to drill the holes. And the same for the second handle. Then I'm checking the diameter of the two handles. And they're all about 7 millimeters. Then I'm marking out the depth of the cut with a piece of tape and placing it where I will need to stop. Then we can begin drilling the holes. And hammering in the first handle. Moving on to the other side. And then they are both in place. And this is the final result of the dining board. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.